Hi everyone, it's Miss Taurus again. I hope everyone is doing well. I am back with another science video, so let's go ahead and get started. So I am here to actually show you an engineering project that you could do at home. All right, so the project that we are going to be working on today is called a wind chime. So if you want to learn how to make your very own wind chime, go ahead and keep watching. Starting off with materials that we will need. You're going to first need a cup, preferably a paper cup, but I did not have a paper cup, so I'm just going to use this plastic one. You're also going to need metal materials. So I looked around my house and I found a jar lid that I could use, so I'm going to pick that. I'm going to use 2 of them actually. I also am going to use a metal spoon, and I looked in my junk drawer and found 2 metal screws that I'll be using. You will also need a paper clip, some scissors, and last but not least, some string. For this part, you're definitely going to need an adult to help you, but you're going to poke a hole at the bottom of your cup. Next, you're going to take some string and you're going to feed it through that hole. Now that you have your string through the cup, you're going to take a paper clip here and you're going to tie a knot on the side of the paper clip here. So when you tie your paper clip, you want to make sure that you have some string at the end after you tie your knot. So you can see that I have some slack here, so I'm going to double knot it just to make sure it stays. The purpose of the paper clip is to make sure that the string does not go through the cup, kind of keeps it in place. So on that same string that's after the paper clip, I'm going to tie my first metal object here, and I'm going to tie it pretty close to the end. And there is my first object. This next part, you're also going to need help with an adult. You're going to have to poke holes through the cup. I did 4 holes evenly spaced around. If you're using a paper cup, it's easier to poke the holes. You could use a sharpened pencil if needed. Alright, now that I have 4 holes punched into my cup, I'm going to attach my other objects to the end of a string, and I'm going to make sure that I tie the knot pretty close to the middle for these screws, and I'm also going to double knot it to make sure it's secure. Finishing up the last metal object. Now it's time to attach the metal objects to my cup. So with those holes, I am going to feed the string through it and double knot it as well. The hanging objects should all be around the same distance so that it's able to hit each other in the wind. So here I'm holding it up just to make sure that it's at the same distance. Now that I've found that it's all good, I'm going to attach my other metal objects. Here I am just trimming off the excess string. You don't have to do this, but I just decided to do it to make it look prettier. Also, it's optional, but I created a loop at the end here so it's easier to hang up. But all you do is you bring the other string closer and you make a loop and you feed the whole string through. Alright, so here is my finished product. This is my wind chime here. So you can see I have my cup with my paper clip. I have my metal objects here, so 2 of my lids, 2 screws, and a screw. So just by hanging it up, you can kind of hear the noise that it makes, and I think it sounds really pretty. But we're actually gonna take this outside and find a spot so we could see if there's any wind today. Hi friends, so I am outside in my little backyard, but I wanted you to take a look at my sky today. What do you think the weather is today? So it actually looks like it could possibly rain later on, so we shall see. I'll track the weather. All right, so I'm going to find a branch here. I think I found one just dangling right there, so I'm going to go ahead and tie up my wind chime. All right, friends, so that was super fun getting to make my own wind chime to hang here in my backyard. I am actually going to leave it because I like the sound that it makes. I think it's actually pretty peaceful. Alrighty, that is it for today. Until next time, please be safe and I will talk to you soon. Bye.